It's the end of day 3. The lads have gone home. And they've started to put back some of the soil, which is great. This is subsoil, but it's still good. It's a good mix of sand in it, so it should add to the drainage, which is important. You can actually see the water seeping in from the neighbours, which explains why we have so much water here. Yeah, there's a lot of water seeping into the area. It's a giant sandpit, Oscar, isn't it? Start of the ramp, which is probably going to make a little bit more shallow. This is the extent of how far back it's going to go. And hopefully we'll be able to get a polytunnel in here. It should be low enough down that it won't bother the neighbours. The new percolation area is going to go down here. My God. It's some amount of work. Some job. Let's go and have a look and see how the field looks. That's good topsoil. As you can see, the soil is good and black. Very free draining. I think there's a lot of grading to do up here. And the sunset's going to be lovely here in the summertime, I think. You can just see the sun over there. Well, as Ellie would say, it has to get ugly before it gets pretty. Right now it looks pretty ugly. I'm happy though. It's great to be getting this done. It's been a long time in the making. Well, a long time. We're only here since October, but it's been on the cards for quite some time. Since day one, really. It always felt a bit claustrophobic in the house. The way that mound was just right at the back door. There's going to be a good pile of topsoil to go back on top of that after it's leveled out again, because obviously it's quite messy. There's some nice topsoil there. Apparently this stuff goes for €600 a lorry load. Well, it's surprising to see we still have some field. That's very sandy down there. Pretty much all sand. But it's great for drainage actually. And we need some of it. Although I think Leo said he's going to get some of that off-site. Leo's our environmental specialist. And we're very glad to have him on board. I definitely wouldn't do this kind of work without somebody who knows what they're doing. You know, it looks bad, but it doesn't look that bad. What do you think, Oscar? So day 3. They arrived on Wednesday about 2:30. We worked for a couple of hours. Did a full day Thursday, full day Friday, full day today. So actually it's day 3.5. And he says he's got a few more days to go. When all this is sorted out, then they have to put in the percolation pipes for the septic tank. And they're going to come all the way down here to get all that water away from the house. And most importantly, away from the vegetable gardens. Or garden, I suppose. What do you want? Do you want a stone? Would you settle for a bit of mud? Or clay? Oh, that wasn't a very good idea. We haven't really been filming them working because I don't think it's fair. They did say they don't mind, but well, you know yourself. That's a fine tractor. Fine tractor. And that is a bloody big hole. But that's just perfect for a vegetable garden. And in fact, when the polytunnel is here, the polytunnel I think is 10 meters long, 3 meters wide. Well, it's actually going to be polycarbonate to hopefully stand the wind. And the idea is that it will be down here, sheltered, so the wind should go over the top of it, because we do get some storms here. So, polytunnel there, and then lots of raised garden beds, and we managed to get all the wood in the front garden, all the branches, chipped today. So we have a large pile of wood chip to go between the paths. The only slight problem is it didn't manage to get into the bags. So we have three large piles of wood chip, which are going to need to be moved. That's going to be fun. Things are progressing nicely. End of day 3.